Hello, world. Welcome back to the No Suit Sports Podcast. We are your hosts. I'm your boy, Chris. It's my boy, Spin. And we got a special edition for you. You know what time it is. NFL playoffs. NFL playoffs? Is you serious, man? We excited about this. We're excited to see the outcome of these playoffs. Bro, what we got first on the docket?
Man, we got NFL games. We're gonna start with Saturday. You know,
Yes, sir.
It was a game that I think that everybody kind of knew what was gonna happen with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Philadelphia Eagles. It ended up being, exactly what we thought it was gonna be. But it did show us a little bit from the Bucs. I think maybe a couple players that we think may be able to step up, or something that they may be able to do. A couple new wrinkles they have. As far as the Eagles, I think the Eagles did everything that they could do. I got a damn fly in here. Did everything that they could do. I had the AC off today because it was a beautiful day. So I opened the door, kind of let the breeze flow in.
Third world predicaments. Like, bro.
It was a beautiful day. So I wanted to let the just flow in. So the wind just blow. But anyway, now I got to fly. But like I was saying with the Eagles, I think that they are just happy to be here at the end of the day. This is a great season. This would have been, them winning this game would have been, really, really, really good for them. But I think Tampa Bay winning was something that we kind of knew was going to happen. What you think about that game?
My boy skipped over Raiders, Bengals, Patriots, Bills. We're gonna jump right back to it.
Wasn't that the first game on Saturday?
No, I think they played Sunday. I think that
was the first game on Sunday. I skipped Saturday.
This man get excited to talk about the Buccaneers. He said Tom Brady beat him in submission. I don't feel the same about these Buccaneers. The Eagles front kept getting after Brady, getting sacks and things that we didn't see in a regular season. The Eagles, they shouldn't have been there. Period. Just for the simple fact, that's his number 2 versus number 7. I want to say I have it pulled up. Since it happened last year, 2 versus 7 seeded 0-4, and been outscored 121-69. So basically, almost doubling the points. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand for the ratings, you want an extra game and everything, but these games don't need to be played. You know what I mean? What are we doing here? So from that standpoint, I think Tampa don't look as good like a defending champion. And who have they play next week? Hey man, it might be some fireworks. So I think Tampa in the rude awakening. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Okay. Well, we gonna see. What was the first game from Saturday?
First game was
Bengals, Raiders, right? Yeah. Okay.
That was a way to kick it off.
Yeah, that's where we were supposed to start it. What you think about that game? I'll let you go with that one first, because that one, them your boys.
My boy, name my boys. You know what I'm saying? I rock with my man Joey B. I rock with my man Jamar Chase. LSU down. Man, them boys gonna show out. I love that they ended that drought that they had, bringing the winning culture, having fun. Dog, it looked good on all aspects. I don't think they're quite there yet. They could surprise us and make a run in the playoffs. I don't think they're quite there yet. Missing a couple key pieces, mostly in the secondary. But
right,
I like where they hit. What you think?
I do too. I respect the Raiders. The Raiders went through a whole lot this season, and for them to make it to the playoffs was amazing as well. I shout out Derek Carr. I don't know how Derek Carr be doing what he be doing, and then also be doing the crazy stuff that he be doing on the field too. Sometimes I'll be like, dang, Derek Carr actually good. And then sometimes I'll be like,
that man.
No, he ain't.
Man, this got me.
So he be. So if he could just get more consistent, and they could put, a couple more weapons around him, maybe like a more possession receiver. They got a lot of speed receivers. I think that they would be really good as well. But the people that stole the show are the Bengals. The Bengals are already really good right now because they have a quarterback that is being consistent. The same thing I just said about Derek Carr. Joe Burrow is somebody who, you know what you're going to get. He coming to play. He going to sling the ball down the field. and he gonna give his receivers opportunities to make plays. When I say make plays, I mean maybe you're not open, but you're gonna get the ball. Make a play. And he done figured out that right. And he done figured out that Jamar Chase is 9 times out of 10 gonna make the play. He got T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. They making plays as well. Joe Mixon doing his thing in the backfield. And so Joe Burrow I feel like he done figured out one of the simple things of football. Like, yeah, you good by yourself, but if you can just get it into the playmaker's hands or give them an opportunity, they probably gonna make that play.
It's golden. I do want to bring up this point. I almost forgot about the referees of that game. As far as we've seen this trend about the referees in these playoff games, especially with the what it was a whistle that happened in the second, going towards the half when they had that touchdown. Joey about to go out of bounds, and they blew the whistle. And I don't know if you heard, but those refs got dismissed. They're not playing. They're not doing any more of the playoff games. I hate to see that boy crazy. I hate to see
why?
Because it was such a quote unquote controversy, especially from if I'm the Raiders, I could, they're not gonna make no excuses because that was early in the game, but it's like they took momentum, they, just a bunch of different things. And you really can't have that happening. I agree, but it's like I'm not an advocate for anybody, getting dismissed from their job. Especially especially something that's on the higher end that you can keep moving up, like be a Super Bowl ref and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't like the retaliation.
Bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, know that. Yeah, I don't like the retaliation by the NFL when it's such a simple fix. Like, bro, just have things that can be reviewed by somebody in the sky. Simple. And they sound that they lean away from doing that, but trying to get some more instant replay type action that's gonna help. It's like, why are y'all being so difficult? I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah, I mean they can just add this type of stuff to one of the podcasts that we did earlier that if you haven't checked out, go and check out. I think it's like the first or second one when we talked about the replays. They have the replay assist that where they already doing it. Like, hey, that call was like egregious. It was wrong. They call down and they get it fixed. I don't see why they wouldn't do that in this situation. If you're gonna retroactively take action upon these referees, but even still, that play, man, that he was already open. It's not like niggas stopped playing. He had already caught the ball when he blew the he was open, the ball was in the air, and he was gonna catch it no matter what. So, man, they better go and move around with talking about that play.
They do bring in the question, why was the whistle blown at all? You know what I mean? Think about how, of course, it's bang bang. We know how sports are, versus watching versus playing, but it's like, you kind of late, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he already threw it, dude about to catch it, and we have a whistle. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, my boy reaction time was
terrible.
Terrible, bro.
And it's crazy because that they work in crews, so it's like, hey man, look, we can't have him, so all of y'all gone.
Everybody,
every single person. It's crazy to see, dog. Like, but hey, they need to really do something proactive instead of, I don't even know what they would call this.
Just use your noodles sometimes, man.
That's it.
You ain't gotta overcomplicate it all the time. Sometimes, especially if because now it's a bigger deal than it even should be.
Mm-hmm.
When you have the technology, like y'all all watching the game, y'all all work here. Like, think about if you had a company, and let's just say for whatever reason you're virtual watching the company, and you see somebody actively making a mistake. Do you just let them make this mistake, or do you get on your phone because it's 2022 and you can call people, you can make an instant connection? I just call them and say, hey man, hey, you're doing it. You ain't doing it right. Let me tell you how to do it so we can make sure that we don't have no problems down the road. I don't see why the NFL wouldn't do that.
And not only that, they'll come on after the fact, like that's like getting a follow-up email. Hey, I saw you do this wrong. That was wrong. You shouldn't have did that, bro. Why didn't you tell me what was happening? Like, what are you doing? we have the technology. I don't get it. I don't. Roger
Bro,
Goodell,
think about how
call in.
mad you would be.
Roger Goodell, you need to hit those two sports podcasts. Tell us why, so we can tell you why you're wrong. That's plain and simple. Like it's not hard at all.
Yeah, we ain't saying on little calls, but on these bigger calls like this, if you think it's big enough to fire somebody and let go people, from their job, that's something big, man. You should fix that in the moment if
Yeah,
it's that big.
Yeah, for sure.
Any fireable offense should be fixed in the moment, like in any job.
It's common sense. I don't know why they're not using their brain with it. To me, it's almost like they like the extra attention that it brings, but it's like, what are you doing? Because we've seen time and time again the hindrance of these calls really make a difference. You know what I mean? Especially big calls and big moments. But I digress. I'm gonna go ahead and digress on that one. You know what I mean? We'll move on to the next game that Saturday had. We can just skip over this one. Yeah. Patriots, Matt Jones, Bill Belichick, that defense, I expected them to come out. I expected them to do something. They did something all right. They got they behind. What, bro? 47, 17?
Yeah, it was really even worse than that. You know how it be when it get out of hand. The game was really over at a worse score than that, bro. We could really skip over this one. The Buffalo Bills did whatever they pleased, and the Patriots didn't. That's really it.
The Patriots didn't want to do anything. I am excited for that Buffalo versus Kansas City matchup, though. That Kansas
City gonna run away with that thing.
Ooh, think so?
I don't believe in Buffalo.
I don't either.
I like Buffalo's players, but I don't believe in some of I just don't believe in them as a team. But they do have some ballers though. That safety, did you see that play he made when on that fade? He caught a pick, number 23?
Mm-hmm.
That man, monster. I'm talking about he covered some field, got over top of that and caught it right. I'm talking about that was an amazing play right there. So they got some players that can play, but I don't think I should say I shouldn't say I don't believe in the Bills because it's really the quarterback that I don't really just believe in.
Dang.
So
you don't believe in Josh Allen?
Nah. Why do you believe in Josh Allen?
Josh Allen can ball. I don't think they have. I think they become so one-dimensional. That's what I preached this before in our previous episodes. Like they don't have that good of a run game. So if I can make you one-dimensional, I don't care who you are. It's gonna be pretty simple to stop, or easier. I'm not gonna say simple. It'll be a little easier to stop you. So I think Josh Allen can ball. I think he have that hunger mentality. He do what he doing with his legs. I like Josh Allen, but I think it's going to be a closer game in Kansas City than you believe.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game, but I just don't see how what you just said correlates to you believing in Josh Allen.
I believe in him. I don't believe in their scheme. If they had a decent running back, then I think they can advance past Kansas City, but they just don't. They just don't. You don't think that's it? That boy be having.
I just don't see how you coming up with what you're saying. You believe if they had a run, they would be. Oh damn, Mike.
Yeah, I believe if the running back wasn't Singletary, I mean, just threw for 5 tubs, bro, in a playoff game against a Bill Belichick defense. You can't give that man some type of credit.
I mean, I can't. I can give him credit for that. I'm mad my mic taking forever to get back, but I can give him credit for that, right?
Yeah.
But you also can't say, "All right, boom, we back." I think we back. We back. We gonna see. But how you gonna say talking about he throwing 5 tubs and then also say he need a running back?
Them two can't coexist.
How many tubs you think they gonna have? 7? You think they're gonna
Nah,
go 60 points?
I'm saying that if somebody can really hunker down and make you so one dimensional that that's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? Like if they can get it with four, six people in the box, five people in the box, and then have everybody else. We have Stephon Diggs double team. We're not really worried about say our corner to handle Emmanuel Sanders. Knox is a good, opening up the middle, but it's like I don't know, bro. Like it's so much you could do passing the game when you really don't have a running attack.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I just don't believe in Josh Allen.
Damn,
I ain't never seen him do it. I ain't never seen him do it. And
this man haven't been playing 10 years. He said I ain't never seen him do it. What you
I
mean? This
mean,
man
everybody else in that draft class that's good. I done seen him do it. Who else was in that draft class?
was it Rosen?
Nah, that wasn't that one, nigga. He was in the one with Lamar Jackson.
I don't think so, was he?
And does any yeah, wasn't he? He
I
was in
don't
there with
know.
Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, wasn't he?
I don't remember. That's back do sound kind of right though.
Or if not, he had to be in the one with just Deshaun Watson, Mitch
I don't think
Trubisky,
he
and
was in
Patrick
that one.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
Then that was for sure gonna make my point because all them done did it
Did
except for
what though?
Trubisky. Trubisky don't
Did
count.
what?
Like showing that they you know that they can actually win something. You know what I'm saying? Like they
I
have some
don't.
promise.
I don't. Baker, yeah, it was a bigger class.
But not okay. So not Baker ain't shown that. Who else was in there? Lamar Jackson.
Baker, Josh Rosen.
Oh, Josh Rosen was in that.
Yeah, he was in that one.
Oh, he went to the Cardinals.
He went to the Cardinals.
Ooh. I definitely don't believe in Josh Rosen.
I mean, Josh Rosen don't have a job right now as far as the starting quarterback. So Josh Rosen don't believe in Josh Rosen. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I don't think
I
you're
just
making
don't
no
believe
point.
in Josh Allen.
But you
Huh?
ain't give a reason why. That man, he put up the numbers. You know what I'm saying? He do what he can.
We'll see this weekend then. That'll be my point. Because I already know what's gonna happen. I can't tell you why, but I just know. Like I
So
don't seen
if it ain't on him, then what?
it's going to be on him. What you talking about? They
Like I said,
only pass the ball. It has to be on him. You
that's
already
my
made
point.
that point earlier that they don't
That
run
is
the
my
ball.
point. That's my point.
Yeah, they only gonna pass the ball, so it's gonna have to be on him, or they're gonna win.
We'll see.
Simple as that. I just don't. Like I said, I just don't believe in him because I don't know. I feel like they more gimmicky, good, and they be beating up on a lot of teams that's not that good, and then it pad their stats.
I ain't trying to hear
And
that, man.
then,
Bill Belichick defense in the playoffs. You ain't respecting that. We talked about how far that
and they done played 3 times.
okay, it's Bill. It's Bill against the Bills.
I will wait till Monday.
Hey, we're gonna see for sure. But
They
that,
might
that
get
was
blew out.
pathetic.
I might say they get blew out by the end of the show.
I don't know why you hate this
I
man.
might move over there.
I don't know why you hate this man. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. You know what I mean?
I didn't understand. I just didn't understand.
That's crazy. That man hating for no
A lot of
reason.
people think having a quarterback is better than just having like no quarterback. When
A lot of people want
Josh Allen is
a lot of people want their quarterback to throw for 5 tubs against a Patriots defense. That's what they would want.
a lot of people want their quarterback to take them to the Super Bowl. You got this the 3 tiers of quarterback. You have the quarterback, you have a quarterback, and then you have no quarterback, right? Kansas City has the quarterback, Green Bay has the quarterback, Tampa Bay has the quarterback, right? The Bills have a quarterback. They just have one. They have a quarterback, somebody to go out there and play. The Browns, they have no quarterback.
Nah,
They don't
man.
have nobody that can even go out there and competently play the position. Those are the three. Those are the three. You think he is the quarterback, or do you think he's a quarterback?
I don't agree with your tier, so I'm not even playing into what
What? What? What?
I'm not even playing into your
Wait,
goofy.
what you mean? Dude, that's three good tiers, and that was off the top of my head. I didn't even write that.
That's exactly why I ain't playing into your crazy tiers. I'm just
No, those are three good tiers. The, A, and no. And I gave you examples
the
right there.
up out of here. Like, no. Man,
Josh
tripping.
Allen is not the quarterback that's gonna be able to do it. And if you pay a quarterback like the quarterback, if you pay him like the quarterback, you'll never be able to win. Now, if you pay him like a quarterback, you might be able to put something around him. Then he'll look like the quarterback. That might be what's happening to Russell Wilson. Goddamn, they was paying him like a quarterback back in the day. They had his team looking real good, and now that they
Uh,
pay him like the quarterback, now they not even in the playoffs. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't been able to do nothing since. They really ain't been a threat at all since. So that might be something to look into.
look into, huh? Well, we could transition that until so these 49ers and Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys are paying a quarterback, like the quarterback, and we see what the results that is, 49ers coming away with the win in dramatic fashion as far as something on the very last play, something stupid by, I don't know what you'll classify as, Dakota Prescott as. So what's your take on that? With your tears and everything.
Wait, what's my take on the game, or what is Dak?
Both.
Dak is the quarterback. The game, the game is. I don't even know what to say, man. My boys didn't come to play. We
Yo, what?
had
Yo, what?
my boys didn't come to play,
Okay.
and it was a tough game for us, man. It was something that I wasn't expecting. It wasn't even. I can't even put it on just one specific thing to start the game. It was just like we wasn't playing good defense, offense, anything. So then the game got a little away from us. That last play of the game was that was, to me, it was too risky because we didn't have much time. Now, had we ran it the first time that the Cardinals played the sideline defense, had we ran it, I think we still at that point had like 30 some seconds. Had we ran it at that point, I think it would have been cool. Oh no, we had like 21 seconds. But either way, more than 14. At 14 seconds, I felt like it was too short because we gained too many yards. I think the rule on that is after you gain 10 yards, you should slide as the runner. And since we didn't do that, we kind of missed out on, giving the ref an opportunity to execute on his job. But at the end of the day, don't come down to that because we played piss poor throughout the whole game. So to me, we didn't even deserve to win the game, unfortunately, because we got outplayed. The 49ers played a better football game. I don't think they're a better football team, but I really can't even make an argument for that because they beat us on the football field. So it was a sad day. It was a sad day for America. Thanks for the moment of silence.
Yeah, I had to dead everything that you was talking about, bro. Like you talking nonsense. Like, what are you talking about? This we business, this everything. And then have the nerve enough to say that Prescott is the, and then we were just talking about Josh Allen, especially about the contracts that they both have. But we'll leave that one alone. I was disappointed in Dallas because I do think they have a somewhat complete team, but probably missing like a little. First and foremost, missing discipline. It was sad to see like the defensive line kept doing stupid things. Like I understand that y'all at home, you hype, it's a playoff game, but you have to be disciplined. You have to zone in and do your job. And a lot of that came to really on both sides of the ball that it really wasn't just doing their job. Y'all made a y'all the Cowboys made a nice comeback, and pushing what they were doing.
Thank you.
They made a nice comeback in the pushing what they were doing. They looked good as far as trying to rally. I was like, okay, let's see, because you really judge by when that adversity really hits. So the 49ers, and I have to submit to you, hey, the 49ers might be something. You talk about Garoppolo, but Garoppolo gonna, he gonna put the ball in Debo Samuel's hand, and apparently that's all you really need to do. They made some.
I tried to tell you about them Niners, man.
You did, but who they have to face next? The Packers.
They gotta play. But I just was telling Leonard that this earlier. I said, and I don't know if I want to take it back, but what I said was if the 49ers end up facing the Packers, I probably would pick the 49ers. But then I started thinking, he started telling me about Aaron Rodgers, and I was like, yeah, okay. Aaron Rodgers have been doing the fool this year. I think Aaron Rodgers threw like 2 picks in the first game, and he had 4 picks for the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his stat line, like 37-4, and he threw 2 in one game. Mm-hmm. Hey, bro. So then I thought about it like, okay, maybe I should take that back. But I really do think the Niners are going to beat the Packers. But Aaron Rodgers is amazing. So
I think
I'm going to say that the Packers are going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Niners win.
Have the courage of your conviction. I ain't trying to hear that. I really feel like this. I want to say this, but I'm going to say it to be safe. I ain't trying to hear all that. Have the courage of your conviction, especially because from a Packers standpoint, I think it's going to be them for the simple fact of it's going to be snowing, unfortunately. We're going to have this snowy game when, 49ers playing in beautiful weather. It's going to be, I think, an adjustment. I hate to see, especially a playoff game in this blizzard. You know what I'm saying? But I think it'll make it look interesting. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Because Devontae Adams can, catch anything, but it's like in these crazy conditions, stuff happens. The wind gets to blowing, the ball gets slippery and stuff like that. So I agree. Yeah. I agree though that I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers pull it off. But I think it's gonna be a game to see. I hope that they get Bosa back though. I don't know his status right now, but they definitely need Bosa out there.
Yeah, I hope they get Bosa back as well. But we gonna see. We gonna definitely see, man. It was like I said, it was a sad day. But bro, get them next year, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you would be sad either. But the 49ers, I do like how they came out. I didn't expect them to come out like that, to be honest. Like they just came out first down. I'm like, God damn. Yo, chill out, bro. You ain't even gotta do all that. And then that man Kyle gonna do his thing and calling the plays. So that's why I'm really excited to see the Packers, because I know Shanahan have such a creative mind. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna try to get Debo Samuel the ball even more. And then when people are trying to heavily guard Samuel, they got that man at tight end. They got Ayuk, who's not a slouch. That boy, he fast and can ball too. So I really think it's gonna be a dope game to see against the Packers.
Yeah, same here. I'm excited to see it for the same reasons right there. And we're gonna see. I like you said, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna run with the Niners, man. Fuck it. Remember the Niners, man. Remember the Niners.
Yeah. I like it. Man. I like it. I want to see Green Bay get knocked off. Like just for the simple fact that they consistently darn, they think in the regular season, get to the postseason. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all look like y'all been playing together before.
Right. We gonna see. It's because it get cold in the playoff. They gonna learn.
That's very true. That is very true. But we had the Steelers versus Chiefs. That was just a game. That was
a scrimmage.
That's all that was, a warm up. That's another 2 versus 7. You know what I mean? We got to stop these foolish games. But
yeah, we got to figure something else out. You remember what I proposed before we was doing the podcast? Instead of having 2 versus 7, give 2 the buyback. Mm-hmm. and don't put 7 in. But for the extra game, instead of just having the one seed, the one number one overall pick go to whoever have the worst record, the teams with the worst two records play for the number one pick. Winner get the number one pick, loser get the number two pick. You see what I'm saying? So like this year, who would it be? The Jets and the Jags.
I think so.
So instead of having them, like you put this game that's playing tonight, put that on in that 2 to 7 slot. You know what I mean? You're gonna miss out on one game. You're gonna miss out on one game. But you have them play for the number one overall pick. I think that'll be a pretty cool idea. And then people gonna tune in, they gonna watch. Maybe they can gain some extra fans. I don't know. But I think that'll be a pretty cool way to spice it up and then stop this 2 to 7 foolishness.
It's an idea. But think about, these are bad teams. Even though they're bad against each other, it's gonna be like we might see some foolishness that deter people away from this amazing game.
Nah, they still gonna play good football. They still gonna play good football. It's like anytime, I don't know, they're gonna play good football because it's gonna be for a reason.
That's true.
Well, I don't know, because think about if you're a team that need a quarterback. You playing quarterback, and you know, like you Gardner Minshew last year. You know we taking Trevor Lawrence.
Out of bounds. That's true. Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah, okay. All right. It was good in theory.
It was good in theory, but the 2 versus 7, man, that's just crazy, bro. Double the points. So if you scoring 15, I'm scoring 30. Like that's just not good. You know what I'm saying? That's just not good.
Yeah, man.
But what was good to see for the third time, to see how Rams bounce back, to see the Rams versus the Cardinals. Rams just got their behind handed to them by the 49ers, and from an aspect of being up 17-0, then 17-3 at half, and losing that lead. And not only losing that lead against the 49ers, a division rival, dropping from 2 to what, like the 4th or 5th slot. That's demoralizing, you know what I mean? When you have this 2 versus 7 type of deal. What you take from this game? Do you think the Rams are really it this year?
I do think the Rams are it this year. I got the Rams. Didn't I pick the Rams to go to the chip?
Rams to the chip.
Yeah, I had picked them to go to the chip. So I'm going to go ahead and stick by that. Say that they're going to play. Well, we ain't picking the Super Bowl yet, huh? The teams for the Super Bowl?
Not yet, I don't think.
Okay, cool. Well, I pick them go to the NFC Championship for sure. I like the Rams, man. I like what they're doing offensively, defensively. Shit, everything is clicking right now. And then everybody is realizing that Odell Beckham is still Odell Beckham. He didn't have a quarterback. Remember the tears from earlier. Run with me. A quarterback, the quarterback, and no quarterback. Those are the three. And he just didn't have a quarterback. So now that he have a quarterback now. He didn't have a quarterback. Now he have one. He have a quarterback now. So, he looks normal. And then Cooper Kupp is a beast. Their coach is a beast. They got a good offensive lineman, and we don't even need to get started on their defense, but I'm going to do it anyway. They got Von Miller. They got Leonard Floyd. They got Aaron Donald. They got Jalen Ramsey. Like, what more do you need? So that's why I say, if they're playing good football, I don't know how they lose, and I think they have to play bad for somebody to beat them. And I think they can pull it together. They pulled it together tonight, so that would make 3 more games or 2 more to at least get to the AFC or the NFC chip. I think that they can do that. I think they will do that as well. So I'm in on the Rams.
I think they got one more to the NFC chip.
One more, what cool. 2 more to the Super Bowl. Well, I know they can put it together for 1 game.
Yeah, they are playing your boys that you want to lead with, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That don't That don't shake your mind a little bit.
Nah. If Tampa Bay was at full strength,
Yeah.
now Tom Brady done did some things now, but you know, ain't nah, they not gonna be able to do it.
Let me look in the camera. People at home, people that's listening, tuning in. I don't
Let me
care.
look at you.
I don't care if Tampa had everybody full strength, everybody clicking on all cylinders. They weren't beating the Rams. They're not beating this Rams team. It didn't matter.
You in on the Rams? Hold on, what?
Look, I said they have to show me what they did tonight. What they did tonight against the Arizona Cardinals, even though the Cardinals have been playing terrible, they have been playing terrible. They're still a divisional opponent. I think the Cardinals with DeAndre Hopkins scored like 30 points a game. Without him, scored like 21. So that's a big, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. But I said it all in all, how these boys came out and just look, the crowd was into it. They had the LA type feel to it, and they just bought into it, man. Like, I love that they got Odell so heavily involved, because Odell is the type of player that he feeds off that energy. You know what I mean? Cooper Kupp gonna do his thing. Having Cam Akers come back off of a torn Achilles less than 6 months ago, I don't even know how that's possible, bro. This modern technology and whatever these doctors are pumping into them, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
They're doing a fool.
Look, I love it. I love how they clicking on everything. I love how they're clicking on everything. I do have them probably gonna beat up on Tampa Bay a little bit. I didn't believe in Tampa Bay throughout the season, even though they look good and everything. They have these flashes of looking good when they're supposed to, and Tom Brady did do his thing. I think it's gonna be a good game because it's like, oh, we're going against, you know what I mean? That one of those type of things.
Right. Yeah.
But if they settle in, I don't think Tampa Bay could touch them.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I think it'll be a good game, but they playing in LA, right? No, they gotta go. They gotta go to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they lost that privilege.
So yeah, I think it'll be a real good game, but I think it's gonna be LA decidedly because of the injuries that Tampa Bay has and the people that they missing. And the things they got going on. If they still had AB, I think it would be a lot better of a game, or even Chris Godwin, one of the two.
If they had Godwin,
but just having, how can you see it with AB? I'm talking about AB just playing football, not the extra.
Yeah, I feel you. If they had, I'll say if they had both of them, it'd be more of a challenge. You know what I mean? Because now you have to.
If they just had AB, wait, are you saying that Chris Godwin is better than AB?
No, not at all.
Right now, I'm talking about just right now. I'm not over a career.
You talking about right now? Mm-hmm. Right now. I wouldn't say better, but it's like.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like,
I don't think it's that close.
I don't think that's why close. I said I'm talking about as far as how Godwin fit in with their system. You know what I mean? Just point blank period. Him being opposite of Mike Evans, I think he a better fit that way. But if you have all three of them, then it's kind of hard. You know.
If you got all three of them, I think it'll be a real good game. But I think if they just had AB and Mike Evans, it'll be a little bit better, a little bit harder matchup. Because now they just gonna put Jalen Ramsey on Mike Evans. You know what I mean? If you had AB, you still got to make a decision. Because the other side of the Rams defense, like whether they put 11 out there or if they put 21 or 20, they aren't, as obviously as good as Jalen Ramsey, and they more susceptible to them passes and stuff like that. So I feel like they had somebody that could take advantage of it. They would be a lot better off. And having somebody like AB that can do it would be crazy. I just hate why I don't know why he did what he did. Because now look at us. We gotta watch this, and I don't think it's gonna be as good of a game, because of that. That's selfish.
Yeah. Even if they had AB or Godwin, I didn't think it was gonna be that good of a game from a standpoint of I watched what the Eagles did getting after Brady. You know what I mean? Like, and that wasn't really a good football team. This front and how they played against the Cardinals as far as the round go, man, I think they're gonna be all over Brady. They're gonna be probably contemplating this, man. Like, do I really want to go through this again? You know what I'm saying?
Now, do I really want to do this
Do I
again?
really want to do this again? If they have a few quarterback hits, a few sacks, I think it'd be contemplating. Do I want to do this again? Hey, I'm excited to see because he is a mastermind. You know, he gonna keep
Yeah,
fighting. He gonna put you in a position you need to be in. But Rams just come with it. Y'all gonna be good.
yeah, we gonna see. Like you said, hey, we gonna see. Sunday is coming. Did we have any other games, or did we hit them all? Right?
Nah, we hit them all. We hit them all on that
Yeah,
one.
we gonna see. We definitely gonna see all these matchups, these new matchups we got going. So who we got? We got Green Bay versus
Green Bay
the
versus
49ers.
San Francisco. Got Tampa versus the Cardinals, Tennessee versus the Bengals, KC
Mm.
versus the Bills. Bro, we got some good matchups.
Ooh,
We
we
got some
got
good
some good
matchups.
matchups. We at the point now where I could see any of these teams going to the Super Bowl. Like I wouldn't be disappointed in
Yeah,
any of these teams
yeah,
going to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be like, dang, how they get there? I feel
right,
like all
right.
these teams are really solid.
For sure. I agree with you. I
Yeah,
agree
we
with you.
solid.
I do want to make this point though. For Arizona, Byron Murphy, come up out that single digit, my boy. Come up out that single digit. It's not for you, bro. It
What
just
do you do?
he was just getting his behind handed. That's what he did. What didn't he do? He didn't do a lot. That's what he did.
We're gonna insert some clips. We are definitely going to
Oh,
insert some clips.
oh
So
man,
people's on YouTube because we're gonna put some clips on here. The YouTubes are getting a little bit better, people. So bear with us. We editing the videos. We putting a couple clips in there. We doing our thing. So y'all
yes,
check
sir.
us out. Let us know some of the things that y'all might like to see in the video. If you have a suggestion for your boys.
For sure. And we're excited to, come back next week. We coming to you every week with these, you know, with the results of these games because it's gonna be crazy.
Indeed.
Catch us on YouTube, catch us on
Uh,
TikTok, Instagram, your favorite streaming
yeah.
platform.
All that.
Rock with us, and we out.
And we out, nigga.